I already said in my review of the Ticwatch E that the Wear OS experience really made me want to try a more premium watch. Well, this is that. Hey, I'm Brian and this is the Skagen Falster 2.
The Falster 2 is actually made in heavy cooperation with and also marketed by no other than Fossil. And apart from the design, it shares basically all its features with Fossil's own Q line of smartwatches. So a lot of what I say about the Falster 2 probably also applies to the Q. The Falster 2 is a very stylish watch. It's compact, thin and light. The metal casing and Milanese strap don't make this stick out as a tech product right away, but rather as a fashion piece, and that goes a long way with a watch that is supposed to be exactly that for a lot of people. There are different colors and straps to choose from, and you can also pretty easily use any 20mm band you like. But if I would choose again, I would probably avoid the polished silver version I have here, since it scratches extremely easily. The band's clasp was already marked on the first day from just having my wrist on the table. The watch is officially water resistant for 3 atmospheres, by the way, which doesn't necessarily mean swim-proof, but they say it is. I tried it and so far it still works. On the back of the case is the heart rate monitor, and on the front is the 1.2-inch OLED screen. It's bright enough for direct sunlight and gets dim enough for the night. Fortunately, it has auto brightness as well. Colors are vivid, it's very sharp, and black levels are amazing. Like truly indistinguishable from the bezel. The minimalist bundled watch faces also fit in very well and aid the look even further. You might have also noticed the 3 buttons on the side. The middle one is your standard Wear OS action button, but when you turn it, it acts as a crown, so you don't have to use your fingers to scroll. It's very smooth at that, and a very great addition. The other 2 buttons can be mapped to whatever app you want, for a quick Shazam tag or a shortcut to Google Pay, for example. Yes, this watch has NFC for mobile payments. It's what I've always wanted, and it definitely makes the person behind the counter look twice more often than not. Setting up Google Pay was quite cumbersome though. The app crashed a lot before the last software update. And the setup process wasn't as smooth as I would have liked either. But that's mostly Wear OS's fault. I still don't understand why you cannot back up and restore your watch settings to and from the cloud. It would make the whole thing so much easier. I guess that leads us pretty well into software and performance. Apart from those hiccups in setup, I didn't really notice any slowdowns. It runs really smooth for the most part. But it would have definitely been preferable to have the new Snapdragon 3100 instead of the older 2100. I still really like Wear OS itself in general, and with more features and smoothness than on a cheaper watch, it's even better. Everything is fast to get to and not overloaded. You have your notifications at a glance and can quickly reply, so you take out your phone less. There are some useful apps, even a torch I use a lot, and activity tracking is robust. Google Fit keeps track of your vitals during the day, and when it comes time to exercise, you can have your favorite app use the built-in GPS and heart rate sensor to take care of that for you. I know it doesn't look like a fitness device, but that doesn't mean it isn't just as capable. If you use the GPS, for example when running though, battery life goes downhill quick. Don't expect more than a day if you do that and have the always-on display enabled. Without those things, you will still not get to a full 2 days anyway though. With this watch, planning to stay up late means planning to charge beforehand. So battery life is definitely not a selling point here, but that's very average for watches like this. Charging is fast though, with it being full in about an hour. Again, I would have liked Qi charging though.
So what do I say now that I've tried a more premium and feature-complete Wear OS option? Well, I'm really impressed at how much tech fits in such an unassuming and stylish device. Having all of your notifications on your wrist, being able to quickly use your watch to recognize a song, as a torch, to ask Google something or even pay for lunch is really convenient. And all of the fitness features are great to have as well, of course. In general, I would say that I would be missing something if I went back to a normal dumb watch, now that I'm used to this feature set and such a beautiful body. I just wish for battery life to get better with future generations. And of course, 299 euros is not cheap, but if you think about this as a fashionable watch first that also does all it does in addition to that, the price really isn't that bad compared to dumb watches which are as premium as this and can cost more. Of course, thanks to Fossil for giving me the Skagen Falster 2 as a review unit, I'm definitely going to continue wearing this. But because they let me keep it, I have to declare this video as product placement. All of my opinions are of course still my own. If you enjoyed this video, you know which buttons to press, and don't forget to press that follow button on Twitter. I'm Brian, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.